blast off into Lego. Hi, I'm Brickmaster69 and I'm here to talk to you about Legos. I first started out with Legos when my father, when I was 4 years old, bought me my first Lego set. And here it is. The Space Police Galactic Enforcer. Shortly after this, he passed away in a tragic accident with a drunk driver. So I keep this set in very high respects. When he bought me this set, I just loved building Legos and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. As you can see, it's a pretty darn cool set. Your front detaches into its own little pod. It has 4 blue prison pods for keeping those evil aliens at bay. The middle section opens up to reveal a cool interior with plenty of weaponry and stuff like that. And here's one of my favorite parts. The back opens up here and deploys an ATV because ATVs are awesome. And the final feature of this thing is that the pods in the back attach and become little security drones, if you will. So that was my very first Lego set ever. So I continued to buy more Legos, including the ones that you see behind me. One of which is my favorite is the Tower of Orthanc and Isengard from the Lego Lord of the Rings. That was one of my most favorite ones. I overcame my father's death by really pursuing what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to be a Lego architect and such. And so I overcame it by honoring his memory. This is the Rogue One Director Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. Now I'll tell you why this thing is so special. I received this from a friend about a year ago, and it was in total pieces, quite literally chunks of about 5 to 10 pieces together. And I rebuilt the whole thing without instructions using only box pictures. And as you can see, it is fully functional. The middle fully opens up to reveal your Death Troopers and Director Krennic, and it is quite cool, I might add. The back opens up, and you have a couple blasters in there. And when you're flying around and you want to land, you can deploy the landing gear on the bottom, and poof, it sits down just like that. It's a very cool set, and I think it's one of the coolest looking ships in all of Star Wars, because Rogue One was a very good movie. This is the Lego Ninjago Temple of Air Jitsu. Now this one took me a while, because it is a very big set, as you can see, but it is one of my favorites. Yeah, it did take me a while. It's 3 different buildings and such, but it was a very good time. I enjoyed building this. And I'm not going to go through all the special features or anything, but it is a pretty darn cool set. And when I was working on this with a couple friends, we're like, hey, let's build the Lego Ninjago Temple of Air Jitsu. And it was a really good community exercise. I say just let your mind wander. Lego is all about imagination. It's not about following a strict step-by-step process and stuff unless you're trying to build a set or something. But if you want to just build on your own, like here's something my sister did. She just went all off. And as you can see, it's not perfect, it's not flawless or anything, but it's what she made and it's got a smiley face. That's good enough. And it's just about letting your imagination go wherever it wants to go. It doesn't have to look good. As long as you made it and you feel proud of it, gosh darn it, that's good enough. Let your imagination wander. Do and build whatever you want. That's really all I can say. Imagination is a wonderland when it comes to Legos, so feel free to explore it.